Now, one of the most frequently asked questions I get is how to become a shipper. And at first, I kept getting it, I just thought, how do I answer that? Because to me, it seems really straightforward, but to other people, it might not be. So, how do you become a shipper? Well, first of all, you've got to find work. You've got to find your own customers and more work than you can handle on your own, basically. Let's put that window up. So, myself, I became a shipper because I was doing the majority of the work for my customer, and then it got busier, and I couldn't do it all. And they wanted a bigger variety of vehicles and bigger things than I could carry, needed moving. Therefore, I had to become a shipper. I had to subcontract jobs out to other drivers. And the tool I used for that was the Courier Exchange. So, like many of you that are going to be watching this video, I started off with the standard package of the CX. And when I started, the standard package didn't allow you to post jobs. It allowed you to take jobs only, and that was it. And I think it's changed since then, because from what I'm hearing now, the standard package allows you to post 20 jobs per month. But when I started, you couldn't do that. Then I upgraded my package to the Starter Pro, which allowed me to post 20 jobs per month. And 20 jobs wasn't enough. So then I had to upgrade my package again to the Fleet Pro. So the Fleet Pro, theoretically, when I phoned up, they said on the phone to me, you can have unlimited posts. And then one month, I got to 40 posts, and it said you can't post anymore, you've hit your limit. So I phoned them and said, oh no, the Fleet Pro comes with only 40 posts for the first year until we can verify that you're a good shipper and you're paying everyone on time. I went, well, you need to listen to the phone call back because you offered it me for unlimited. So they did, and about an hour later, I got my unlimited back, which I've had ever since. I think things are a bit different now anyway. I think if you've got the package that I'm on, you just get unlimited anyway. But I went from paying £1,200 to £2,200 within a few weeks, upgrading my package. So I had to try and make that money back. I had to subby jobs out and make the money back and try and get them subbed out as cheap as possible. Now, a lot of you out there are thinking it's going to be easy to get your money back. It's going to be easy to sub them jobs out and make money on every job. But when I first started up on my own, the pricing structure that I had in my head and I'd used before in my previous company was wrong, basically. So I was posting jobs on the CX to get them covered, and they were actually costing me more than I was charging. So I had to rethink my entire pricing structure, go back to my customer with a new pricing structure, explain why I wasn't making any money, basically. And they agreed to my new pricing structure. Not happily, obviously, nobody wants to pay more, but they agreed to it anyway. So then, when I started subbing jobs out, I was making a little bit of money. So that's how I became a shipper. But the main focus is you need to get your own customers. Now, I've already made a video on that. Go and watch it. It's on my channel somewhere. I'd say I'll leave a link, but I'm not that technical. So yeah, you need to go out and find your own customers. And once you've got your own customers and more work than you can handle, that's when you become a shipper. Basically, becoming a shipper just means that you need to subcontract your jobs out to somebody else because you can't cover them yourself. Now, if you don't want to be a driver and you just want to become a shipper, that is a lot different, because that is a lot more difficult. Because then you need to already have in place the facility to sub your work out before you even approach customers. Because if you're approaching a customer and the next day they phone you and give you the job, and you have no facility to get that work out, then you're in hot water. You're going to have to turn down the job, and it's not going to look very good for you, and they're not going to use you again, basically. So if you want to go down that route, you already need a platform like the CX or Same Day Courier Network, or you need your own drivers already there waiting for the work prior to approaching the customers. So being a shipper is simple. Find more work than you can handle yourself, or find more work than you can subcontract out and make money on. Therefore, you become a shipper, and it's as simple as that. Now, also, what I will point out is, make sure when you are approaching customers, you get their payment schedule. Some customers pay 30 days in a month, some pay 45 days in a month, some pay 60 days from invoice. You need to make sure you're getting paid either at the same time or before you need to pay out your subcontractors. Because we're not made of money, you need to have the money in before you can spend it, etc. Unless you want to go down the route of factoring or something like that. But then if you go down the route of factoring, you lose a percentage of your profits. And for me, I've looked into it and it wouldn't be worth it. I wouldn't make naff all off the jobs. So, yep. To become a shipper, find your own customers, more work you can handle, more work than you can handle, and subcontract it out to people you already got in place. And that is it. It's really simple. I hope that helps anybody who wants to expand their company and become a shipper, or just wants to expand their company in general. And thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe. Bye bye.